So we've got some more huge news coming out of Need for Speed today, and that is the performance upgrades that you're going to be able to toss onto your car. So over the past couple of weeks, they've already discussed the visual customization and the tuning of the handling. I know the tuning of the handling and the whole handling system is being a little bit from a couple of people, but I didn't cover either of those things on the channel here, but we did do articles on them. So if you would like some information about the visual customization or the handling in Need for Speed 2015, check out the link in the description. I'm going to include two different links, one for the visual customization and one for the handling of your car. Basically what it is every single part of your car that you can actually go in and fine tune, and I must say, there is a hell of a lot of it. So the visual customization and the tuning of the handling have been spoken about, but I thought today we would talk about the performance upgrades and the bits that you can toss onto your car. When we were at Gamescom, we didn't see any of this. We don't know what was in here. So this is all new to me as it is new to you guys. So let's jump into it and talk about all the parts that you can toss onto your car. So it's got the classic things, like you can toss on an air filter, a cooling system, an intake, a fuel system, basically the same things that you can sort of toss on in any sort of racing game that allows you to do performance upgrades to your car. Some of the things that I noticed though that are very cool is a forced induction system, which is basically either a supercharger or a turbo. Yes, these will change the sound of your car, and they are amazing. The way Need for Speed thinks is that if this part would change the sound of your car in real life, it will change the sound of your car in the game. So for instance, if you go toss on a massive exhaust system and it's just a fart cannon throwing farts everywhere, you'll hear it. You will totally hear it. A new exhaust system will totally change the sound of your car, and it is absolutely amazing. Another thing that I found really cool that they decided to toss in was an ECU. I don't know why this has never been included in any previous games that I've played personally in terms of like upgrading cars and things like that. But an ECU is probably one of the first things that most people actually toss on to their real life cars if they do, like say if you have a turbo, it basically just frees it up. And it basically allows the whole thing to work more efficiently, which is pretty awesome. And I don't know why it's never been in like a video game before, but it's definitely nice to see it in Need for Speed. Some of the other very interesting things that I noticed were an engine block. You can change the entire thing, which is a very cool thing. But yeah, another thing is the exhaust system. Like I said, if you toss on some fart can, it's totally gonna just launch farts out the back of your car. Another cool thing is the nitro system. Now, I'm going to quote it exactly the way it's written here because I don't really understand it. Anyways, here's what Need for Speed said. The nitro system can be upgraded to refill over time by performing drift actions, drift, near miss, oncoming air, slipstreaming. Nitrous is perfect for those moments when a quick injection of speed is required. So I don't really understand what upgrading nitrous would be if every car has nitrous. Like when we played at Gamescom, every car already had nitrous, so I don't really know what sort of upgrading it would do. But maybe when you go into Need for Speed and you buy a car, it doesn't come with nitrous and you actually have to do a performance upgrade to get it on your car. I don't really know. And then again, it has your classic things. You can upgrade your tires. You can install different tires depending on what type of traction you want. I assume it's going to be very similar to Forza in that regard. You're probably going to have your street tires that your cars are already going to be sitting on. You're like your sport tires, which aren't as good, or a little bit better than that. And then you have your race tires, which are full on like track day tire things. I don't really know. You'll actually be able to toss in a handbrake to your car and actually play around with the strength of your handbrake. For instance, you'll be able to have it loose or stronger. If you have it weaker, you'll be able to pull it in your corners more often and just like pull it when you're drifting and make it super easy. Or if you pull it when it's strong, you'll be able to do crazy sort of 180s and things like that. So anyways, guys, those are just a couple of the performance upgrades that are coming for Need for Speed. I think those are the key ones, but if you do want to read more about every single part, I will include a link in the description, and you guys can check it out for yourself. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that subscribe button for more Need for Speed videos just like this one in your subscription box. There's going to be some very cool stuff coming out over the next couple days. I think it should be fairly interesting. Anyways, guys, thank you again very, very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.